Okay, hey everybody, welcome. This is the Queensland Regionals, this is top 8. Currently we've got Ben Doyle on the left and Akhtar Khan on the right. So this is first versus 8th. Akhtar in 8th. Ben came top of the Swiss yesterday, so see if we can shake the curse.
I actually believe Ben's set up on the right with those boats in the top right corner.
Okay. Should tell him the Swiss sides.
Put in the chat easy.
Yeah. There we go. So we've got Ben Doyle running a Kylo at 46 points, is that right? He doesn't have 48. And we've got two Deadeye Rogue Squadrons, so they're harpoons and they're good to go. We know they're tried and proven. And we've got Akhtar, who's running Bosk and a Time War Corsage. Should be interesting.
Ben actually won this matchup pretty handily in their Swiss match yesterday, so I'm keen to see what Akhtar has learnt. And,
Yes.
I think he'll come at this a bit differently.
He already has, because he deployed on the side last. It was on his first game. Yeah, that's confirmed that the Kylo points are a glitch. There should be 48. So Ben is 99. Is he?
Oh, 100.
100?
If that's 48, he's 100.
Oh, yeah, he's 100, yeah. 26, 48. Yeah. So, yeah. If you're Ben, what are you trying to do for this? Because that boss can, if the boss comes in and rolls, let's assume he rolls a perfect 4, because he's got Succus and all 4-lom and everything. And if Adventurous can put in a perfect 3, that's a dead boat.
I think so. You got to look at what are you happy to trade. I think Akhtar's obviously going to want to sell Bosk as dearly as he can. That's his in here. You think you can swap a boat for Bosk? Do you think you're going to lose both trying to take him on? I don't know.
It's 49 points for 26. If I was Akhtar, I'd be trying to trade the Bosk for a boat and a half.
I think
Because
so,
then Ventress can kill the other one.
It needs to be closer to 2, I think.
Yeah. Akhtar can't die in the first round. So he's definitely got that going for him. So it'd be interesting to see how Ben approaches this, knowing that he can't PS kill either of these ships. I'm curious where Akhtar's deploys Asajj, so he can't. 2-turn fits there if he wants to go towards the boats, but that's about as good as he can do there. So he can't exactly put the speed on unless he's going to 0 Bosk turn 1, and just hold him up.
He might. He looks set up for the GS, but it's often a ruse. You got plenty of room there with Boss to bring him in. Plenty of room there. Maybe go 2 forward on Asajj and then turn in, join up with Boss and go smash those boats. But you risk turning your back on Kylo. I don't think you want to do that early.
With
We lie.
yeah, I think so. There we go. That's better. Stream's back on. Cool. So that Bosk, if he even looks at Kylo, will deal damage. Because Kylo can only have a single focus. 4-lom counters that immediately, and Zuckuss re-rolls any of his evades.
Absolutely. I think you got to keep Kylo out of this.
Kylo can't go near that Bosk. That's a massive no-go. If Bosk even looks at him, he's taking 2 to 3. 2 if he's range 3, and 3 if he's any closer. 4 at worst. Looks like they're ready to go. Probably just waiting for time on from the other guys around the stream area. So what else have we got in top 8? So we have these two with the other lists that we have for top 8. Because I know there's some other regionals going on right now, and it's a lot of rebels, but I think that's not us. So
a reasonable spread here.
Good spread. So first in Swiss was Ben Doyle, his Kylo and 2 boats. Second in Swiss was Damien.
A Kane and Lorik build.
Yeah. Yep, Kane and Lorik. Lorik is Draw Their Fire and Janors. So definitely loading up that Kane in there, who has Reki, Spec and Ray. So that's similar to your
shutting down the incoming.
Swapping out Biggs to a Lowy.
That's probably a good trade. I mean, you're a much better Kane player than we are. Is it fair? You happy with that?
It's quite good against the Alpha Strike, but
it came second at 3rd at Nationals, even when Biggs was at full power, and it seemed to do quite well. The accuracy, this is a fire control system, so it's going to be hard for him.
Yeah, the accuracy corrector version, I think, was top of Swiss at our Nationals.
Yeah.
One of the Singaporean guys, XY, was flying that.
So that's what, 1, 2, 3. Third in Swiss was Morgan Reed, Kylo in 2 boats. Him and
Identical list to Ben.
no, he's 99. Apparently that's 47
I believe
points.
that Kylo's supposed to be 47.
Yeah, okay,
not
so
46.
he does have a 1 point bid. Fourth in Swiss was Chris Hobb. He's got a Fenrir, Poe, and Wes. So that's a real rebel control, stops alpha strikes. Adam Sherman is
Dingo Asajj.
Dingo Asajj, but it's Time Warp Asajj.
It is. It's this Asajj, same as what Akdar's flying, and then a
Cheapish Dingo.
K4 expertise Dingo, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Julian Hood, after Adam, he's coming in with a Captain Nim with harpoons and full alpha strike, the Turani, which is the high pilot skill Kimagalia.
Yeah, it is. It's the new Kimagalia fighter. The normally PS8 VI gets it to 10 guidance chips and harpoons, so
Yeah,
it's pretty handy.
bolt on.
Good
We
value.
were talking, we think the long range scanners might be a bit
I've
better.
played it a bit. I think long range scanners is the go. You come in at PS10, you've already got your target lock, your barrel roll to put that arc on, or if you've already got the bullseye arc where you want it, you take the focus, and it's good to go.
Yes, we know they've started playing, but this is these turns. There's not much happening. We just know they're just running at each other. After Julian was Lachlan Moore. He's got Ketsu Bosk. That's the only really difference there is that Ketsu's got contraband cybernetics and a feedback ray on Bosk. But he comes in at 99. Good ace killing list. And then last is Acta, which is what we got up on the board now. So it's a good spread. Definitely not 7 of 8 rebels, which is I think I would hate that. That poor 1 Imperial player. I hope it's not Scum. First is cursed. Yeah, that's correct. Let's see if Ben can shake it.
We'll see what happens here. He's been quite aggressive with Kylo, come 5 straight in, load up that advanced optics with the focus. The boats have only gone 1 forward, and then Akdar's only gone pretty slow as well, but he's got good
waiting to
options
see what
there.
happens. So the beauty of Kylo, something I used to do with Nim as well, is that you can deploy in that corner there, put the 5 straight on, and you can appear in 3 places. You can go where he is now, you can go straight down the board edge on the right, and you can go straight down the board edge on the left, and you can do it after they do everything.
It's the beauty of that advanced sensors boost.
Yeah. But it looks like Ben has deemed that he doesn't really need to do down the board edge. He looks like he's bringing his Kylo in to maybe have a go at Ventress. Ventress's arc is on the right. I'm assuming that's what that stress is pointing. So Ventress has deemed Kylo enough of a threat. See what Ben does with these boats. So 3. So he knows she needs to shoot this round. There's always that worry that if he did the 1 and Akdar did the big enough move to stay out of range, that Akdar can get range 1, and then he's in trouble. Yeah, the boats are too much of a threat. Does he leave his arc there? I think he'd be very close to in range there. It's hard to tell on the stream sometimes. Yeah, he doesn't. He said, I don't care about you, Kylo. Yeah, he wants these boats gone. I don't think he's going to be able to get 1, so I think he's going to lose 8. Best case for Actor here is that he makes Ben spend his focus. Do you think he should fall on?
I probably want you to spend that focus. I want to stop that harpooning coming. But I'm more concerned about his use of Zuckus because I think you really want to pull the handbrake on Boss next turn.
Yeah. So you think just to take what you get on this turn. He's not going to pop a boat, but he definitely will pop a boat next round. So I think maybe if he holds off on his tricks for a turn, maybe see if he can trick Ben into spending some of his stuff.
And look, the harpoon condition on Boss could probably be just as much a liability to Ben as to what it is on Akdar, I think. He's going to bring those boats in.
Yeah, there's a 5 straight. No, that's range 3. He did 2 straight, didn't he? Yeah.
Oh, you're just checking for stress.
Yeah. 3 shots. No tricks from Akdar. Titled. Crit. Ooh. He can lone wolf that.
See how close he's to Bosk. He should be able to lone wolf it. Maybe not. Maybe he's too close to Bosk. No, check him.
No, he's good to go. Lone wolf. Let's hope he gets it. Ooh, that's very unlucky for Actor there.
Spencer Bone takes 2.
That's fine because... it's not fine because he needs Ventress to stay above half points. That's his win condition is Ventress v Kylo, and Ventress stays above half points because I don't see him getting Kylo.
I think he'll struggle with Kylo moving second. Just too manoeuvrable with advanced sensors.
Yeah.
He should be free to use it most of the time. You think Actar used that stress and Lat's ability to clear it. It's just a free evade for him.
Yeah. Here we go. Bosk. There. Dengar's only a single reroll. Unlucky from there. Being focused rerolls.
wanted to see.
You'd be expecting 3. See what Ben gets. 2 blanks. Well, Ben's mimicking me. Stop mimicking me. Turns it into 3. That's the right call there.
Just knocks the
He's
shields
got
off
shields
one
off.
of the
Pays shields off.
He must have fallen on that focus.
Ooh, that's
that
a
is
pig.
some sort of arvo.
That's 3 shields. They only get, who's that at? Why is Actor
What?
rolling to
I think
countermeasures?
countermeasures.
Pop countermeasures. That's good for Actor. It's only 2 shields. These Deadeyes they're very kitted out to take on this meta right now, aren't they? And that's another 4.
I think so. There's so many ways to avoid that target lock.
So Actor's done well there. He's still got a shield left. Number 3 off Bosk.
And the 2 harpoon conditions. Yeah. Didn't have to use Zuckus, so we can pull the handbrake here, which I think is probably
Yes.
the play with Bosk.
Yeah.
I don't see those boats getting out of there. Certainly not both of them.
If you were Ben and you thought that the play at a minimum is to 0 Bosk, would you 3 straight and slam him? Oh, I'd be slamming into him.
You're looking to bump in. Well, worst case, he comes forward, you get behind him.
Yes. If I was Venturous this round, I'd be looking to use. You can't really do anything because Bosk shoots before. I was going to say I'd be looking to actively use that tractor beam to let Bosk get shots, but it's not going to happen.
I think pull the handbrake on Bosk and then maybe a 1 straight or a 1 bank on
Yeah,
Ventress
at a
to cut
minimum,
off.
Venturous needs to kill that Rogue Squadron this round for this to be a good game. If I was Ben, I would be committed to sacrificing both boats because Ben and Actor are both, seasoned top cut players. They both know that MOV does not matter here. All that matters is winning.
Agree.
I'd be happy to throw both boats for all of Bosk and whatever else I get.
There's a fair pedigree on both players here. You think they've done their homework. They know what they need to do to win.
Absolutely.
Bendall, former Australian champion, and Actar Khan pretty much won every store championship in New South Wales this year. And
Current Maverick. If I was Ben, I'd be looking to bump that Bosk, and I'd be hoping that at a minimum.
Worst case, you get behind him if he does move forward.
Well, that's what I mean.
I really
You
think
go
he's going to pull the
slam.
handbrake.
I think handbrake's a big one. Or does Bosk turn towards Kylo, knowing that probably not getting a shot on these guys right now.
He's not stressed, so he's got the full dial open.
He's got a full dial open, and that is a big hit on Kylo. Especially the beauty of Kylo though is that if he, let's say for example, Kylo's doing a 3 bank or a 3 forward,
Still got
he
that.
can leave.
If he needs to bug out, he can.
He can bug out. So it's probably
barrel
a bad
roll back
play.
left and shorten his manoeuvre up quite a bit. So
Actor's got to kill these boats ASAP.
here comes the 3 forward. We're going to see that slam.
There it is, exactly like we talked about. Good, that's the right play. I'm not sure. Ben would have to be not very unlucky, but decently unlucky to lose a boat to Venturous this round. He probably should get an evade. I'd like to think he gets an evade. Venturous will probably do 4. If I was Actor, I would be target locking.
Probably target lock and probably the stim pup.
Target or glitter. Let's see what Boss did. There's a 0. Boss still has this big no-go zone on his right-hand side. Target lock. Yeah, hit the long one. Perfect. There you go. And what's boss done? Stress. Yeah, boss done 0. Let's see what Kylo does. 5. Roll. 3 bank.
I'll be banking in to try and keep chipping a Sarge.
I would be while there's no
There's
lone
no
wolf.
return fire, no
No,
threat.
no lone wolf. No threats coming in. If he's out of range of Bosk, he has the title, so he's good to go. So that row's dealing no damage to, like, the only thing that's potentially going to deal damage here is Kylo on a Sarge. The stressed one's not going to do anything. There's a glitter.
Pop the stems.
And title. That's chasing. I was going to say I wouldn't spend a focus here. You're just chasing a bad roll, and there it is.
Not the glitter stem. I
Yeah,
don't think it's worth
glitter
it.
stem not happening.
Unless you're
You're
pushing that to
chasing.
3, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Keep that action efficiency for next turn.
So, yeah, we still have stims and countermeasures left on Asajj. And what do we got? Unlucky for Actor there. He's been super unlucky with some of his shots.
Does get
It's
the
very frustrating. He does get a tractor.
Does get the tractor. He should do in the mobile arc. What do you do here? You stress that pad. I think you tractor barrel it. I think you bring it towards you. It's got to move before a Sarge. It's got some really bad options in it. It's just pointing straight at a Sarge.
Because if it stays where it is right now, it will. I'd just bump Bosk again. Bosk has to 3-turn next turn. He has to.
I think he's left it. He's opted not to barrel it.
Maybe where the arc is not range 1 in arc, range 2 in arc or something. Range 1 for Actor, but
I can range separate checks. It was range 1. He rolled 4 dice at it.
Actor can be range 1. But if you look at the Rose arc, draw it out, could be 2. Don't know. So Actor has really had a series of, he's had an unfortunate 2 turns, but he can still pull this back because Bosk is still 7, Sarge is still on 8. Like, that row still has a chance of, he can PS kill that row whenever he wants. Do you think Ben's going to go slam, or do you think he's going to try and hold Bosk in place and stop Actor's turn in?
He's going to struggle a bit here because of the one that's been stressed, but I think he's got to clear and try and get behind Bosk.
2 forward, 2 bank is their greens.
2 bank left probably gets him through.
So Bosk being at 9, we can't do that trick, Travis. So Sarge shoots after. If Bosk was a 7 as well, and if you adaptability Bosk, make him a 6. You could most definitely do that trick, but I think the 9 pays dividends more.
It's the beauty of the Kitsu, Bosk or Kitsu.
Yeah, double times.
Yeah, you have to get that tractor on first.
Yeah. You don't like boats, I know.
So if you're Ben, do you go in to continue to fight or do you bug out and get repositioned?
It's a tough call. He's not, because of that stressed one. The top one, I would probably be 3 slamming and
3 bank, get
3.
a dodge.
Like just leave and look for a reload and come back around, and
Bosk's in a bad position. He's going to struggle to turn.
3 turn makes it. 3 turn actually sits him in a really good spot to annoy Kylo.
So does Kylo
But
plow
Bosk is
in?
not shooting that. He's not shooting a boat for another couple turns.
No, the Sarge won't be able to swing that arc around either. I think with Kylo, you've got to be looking barrel roll back left, focus 2 forward, and just see what sort of cheeky shot you can get.
Yeah, take what you get. The silencer kind of acts a lot like almost like the old Whisper, where you go around in a circle. You know, roll out 2 in, 2 bank, roll out, just keep rolling out. Stay at that range, just bombard somebody in the middle. Actor's not in a bad spot though. He's still quite healthy. If he was in this spot now and Bosk was on 3 or 4 hull, I'd be worried. But if Actor keeps his cool right now, I think he's got to try and salvage something, and I'll be turning Bosk towards Kylo to make Kylo run away.
Big risk for Ben if he does, yeah.
I'd be turning in and I'd call the bluff. As I said to Ben yesterday, the amount of times that you did it and you just call the bluff.
So we said
Is it
2
too
bank.
soft?
2 bank.
Who's the stress? Does he bump? I'm not sure.
No bump. I don't think so.
We'll clean.
He's out of Boss arc, so it's not the worst idea for him to stay there.
Unless Boss does the 3 hard.
He probably shoots past him though, because that arc's on the centre of the base, so it's probably not the worst spot to sit.
So just pop a reload.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Ben skipped shooting on that row last turn. He didn't even shoot. So he's slamming. That row didn't shoot. I would have shot at a minimum to try and get rid of the stress. Just try and make Actor
Both
spend it.
slammed. Both slammed into Bosk.
Copy.
Three
Yeah,
straight
he just didn't
slam.
put down his arm. We just couldn't see his weapon disabled. So no, Ben didn't miss anything.
Might have just been a bit lazy with the tokens, I think.
Yeah. The breakdown for the regional. Do you know what the breakdown for the regional was? Was it fairly even, faction wise?
I'd have to go back and see the list. There seemed to be a lot of rebels in the room.
It was definitely favouring the rebel side yesterday. Favouring as in like there was more of them. Not saying that they really came out on top. They have probably 3 in the top 8. There's 2 Imperial, 3 Scum.
I went through the top
3
8
rebels.
we have. I think
Have a look. I got them here.
that list up again. There was
Imperial, Rebel, Scum, 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 Scum.
there we go.
There you go.
More scum than anything. Oh, that is brave from Asajj.
Ooh. Big play from Actor. That's the type of play he needs.
That is huge.
2 turn makes that.
Not only that,
Yeah, 2 turn makes
I
that
think he's
turn.
got to really consider where his mobile arc here is, because if you shoot one of those boats, you can put it in an unrecoverable position with that tractor beam.
Oh yeah. I'd be
I'd
turning
be
left.
looking to try and shoot that
Oh,
boat, get the
yes.
tractor on,
That is dirty.
boost it one forward, good night.
That is very dirty. Sadly, that's the one
That's
that,
the damaged one.
That's the
Yeah.
damaged one, so you might PS kill it anyway. I'd be turning it left, and I would be popping a stim. This is a turn to go for it. Yeah, dirty boy. Dirty boy. That's a good play by Actor. That's high risk, high reward, and that's the kind of play that he needed to get back in the game. And you know Ben's going to be looking at this going, this is not good. Big 3 turn from Bosk right now to swat Kylo away, because there's no way Kylo... He probably can with a boost 5 straight. But unless Ben's
I
done
really
a boost
did
5
bench
straight...
5 straight. I don't think
Yeah.
he wants to get involved in this scrum. There's no way.
This is a bad scrum for Ben.
He'll have a 2 straight or a 2 bank, so he's got either an option to get involved or bug out, I would think.
I'd be leaving. I would not... If that Bosk 3 turns, you want nothing to do with it. 1 bank, yeah, that's fine. So it's kind of giving him a chance. Does clear the stress, give him focus. Also lets him 3 turn the turn after. So that's nice. Good. Hopefully he doesn't have to fall on. Fall on, he's screwed.
I think clearing the stress opens up Zuckus too, so that
Yeah, it's a good point.
creates a massive no-go
Fully
zone.
functional Death Star. What's Ben doing? Focus from Actor. I don't think his 3 turn clears that rock next round either.
I think Ben wants to probably hope he's got a bank left program, didn't
He
he?
can get out of that arc though. He's thinking about it. Let's see what he's got. Focus, yep, that's a must. Roll. What's he doing? Two turn.
Yep.
So he's still in
Oh,
range
yeah.
of Bosk. He'll have
Bosk only with
thrusters
the,
for agility.
Bosk with the primary, not the Mangler cannon too, so there's no guarantee of that crit and extra dice for Kylo.
I don't think he wants to fall on this turn either. Not unless Ben rolls exceptionally. Not unless if he rolls a natural hit crit, I'd
Just
fall
out of
on.
range by the look of that too, I think.
Unlucky. Well, not unlucky. That's very calculated by Ben. Yeah, here we go. This is
Maybe no lone wolf.
no lone wolf, but that's fine. That's already dealt 1 damage. Like he cannot evade it. Doesn't matter. Takes 2, boost him towards the edge. Done. Major hull breach.
All face up.
It's dead anyway. Let's see if Actor picks it. I'm hoping he's picked it.
Beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful.
Nasty.
That boat is toast.
Needs to be careful because if that top boat does a 2 turn, it does block Actor's 2 turn and it might put him in an awkward spot.
He might. I think there's enough room there. I think he'd be okay. He
be
can't
okay.
be blocked off the board.
Funnily enough, I was playing a Vassal game the other week and I blocked Morgan Suntier off the board. He was dirty.
I'll bet. Ricked his favourite toy.
Hit, crit. It's from the previous roll. So Actor changed out his greens. He's using the new greens, but he's using his old reds. He said his old reds are too old faithful.
I'm always a fan of dancing with the girl you brought. That's
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
got you there, you roll with that.
Never-
and you keep
never
the new stuff
betray
in
them.
your pocket till next time.
Funnily enough, my World's Dice are up for sale after yesterday. They're done.
I think you should be talking the value of them up, shouldn't you? But,
Oh, yeah. No, they're great.
yeah,
Yeah.
fades all the time.
This is a reluctant sell.
You take Bitcoin?
One of the guys, Tom Reed, sold his World's Dice of mine, £450,
Wow.
and I've got more. I've got a set of 5. He's got a set of 4.
So the better part of 600 Australian dollars. That's
Yeah, they're big cash. There's only 32 sets in the world,
fair.
and I've got a set of 5, so I've got part of another set as well. Actually, I don't, but there's a different way I got that one.
I do like these new dice, though. I'm going to have to find a way to get myself a set. Just missed out on.
9th, wasn't it?
I was 10th and about 40 MOV.
Bugger. Yeah, so
No,
any one of these guys loses a extra ship or something.
it's more good luck than anything if you get in at 4-2. I think you've got to be 5.
Yeah.
You've got to be 5-1. You're kidding yourself, really.
So what's Ben doing here? He's right in that boat's dead. That's
a
gone.
write-off.
So obviously, what do? Do you move the other boat first and bump it? Nah, doesn't care. It's gone. Yeah. Fell on his sword. What's he done here? 2-turn preload.
You just one
I'd
bank
do
and bump
it
a
too.
Sarge. Yeah.
Unbank, reload. Beautiful.
I want to try and keep out of Bosk Sarge too, I think, but I think
How
Bosk is going
far
to.
around does Asajj get here?
I think she'll get around enough.
This bump is very important because if he doesn't get enough, he's off, and that's means that the play was.
If it doesn't get him
Price
close
too high.
enough to 45, he's in trouble. But I
I think
we'll
he
be
should get
alright.
enough.
I think
That's a
we'll be
long
alright.
way.
should get
He's going to get enough. Yeah, heaps. If he gets past 45, he's alive. Even I think he's far enough away that
He's
even
got a
if
bit of
he
wiggle.
goes a little bit on the 45 side, he's okay.
Definitely got a bit of wiggle.
Heaps,
I think he's
heaps.
fine.
And he's got that big no auto thruster arc for Kylo to walk into. He's just activated Lone Wolf as well. Oh, he screwed the pooch.
He's certainly better than 45, could be right.
Yep.
I think just a big 3 hard with Bosk, eat the rock, just get involved.
Yeah, I'd just eat the rock.
keep pulling
Just
the
get back
trigger.
in position. Too hard.
Okay.
He's trying not to make it.
Probably trying not
Still
to
hit
get that
the
rock in front, I think. He was always going to clip that one. I think the 3-turn
it's the next
might have
rock.
just snuck him on that little one.
This is an excellent position for Bosk.
Bosk's on the big rock, though. He's not cleared that.
No, there was no way he was ever made. No 3-turn makes it. Not even 3-turn makes it past that. He's safe. So Bosk is in an excellent position.
He is. I think he can just one straight from there.
Oh,
Just keep
yeah.
pulling the trigger.
So his advanced sensors target locked. I'd be rolling out and 2-turning.
I'd be amazed if that Kylo's turning in. I think he has to turn out and run. You can't have sat there.
Good turn to push damage on Asajj. She's stressed and probably doesn't have a glitter.
I think you prefer not to use the glitter stim, but
I
Just-
thought she used the glitter sim last turn. But she didn't. Where was the arc? How did the arc get round?
has he popped both?
Can we get that? We'll get that checked.
Get that checked. I thought he might have popped both. Or did he put that template down? I thought he might have. Kylo bugging out.
Yeah, bug it out. Good
You
choice.
can't turn in there. You got a range 2 shot from Asajj. You'd be in trouble.
He's turning.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
I'm not sure if he picked that boss move.
Don't tell me he flew Kylo off the pitch. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
GG. That's
he's
upsetting.
concerted, handed it in. Oh.
First is cursed. Unlucky. That's really upsetting.